Good morning on this Friday morning. I've just come back from morning prayer on the steps of the church, where I was joined by four other people who I'll show you in a second. But let me read some words from Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2 says, I will stand at my watch and station myself on the ramparts. I will look to see what he will say to me and what answer I am to give to this complaint. Uh, the prophet is saying, I'm going to stand on the ramparts and watch, to look out and see what God is saying. And as we prayed on the steps of the church, we looked out over the streets, over the roads, over the tube station, over the people coming to and fro, and we were able to pray together for our community. And as you read through that chapter, God has something to say to the people. The thrust of the message is that it is folly and arrogance to live life without reference to God. The things you put your trust in may disappoint you, but actually, those who look to God will find that He's able to lead them through things. And as we go through that chapter, it says in verse 13, Has not the Lord Almighty determined that the people's labour is only fuel for the fire, that the nations exhaust themselves for nothing? For the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. It's a sense of resetting the world, a sense of realizing that a lot of the things people run after are folly and vanity. And maybe one of the things which people have been learning through these last 3 months of lockdown maybe has been the things which were really important and the things which used to seem important but aren't really so important, a reprioritization. Habakkuk has a sense of calling us back to the purposes of God and says, actually, God is still working his purpose out. And there will come that time when the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. This is a snapshot from morning prayer, where we sat or stood on the steps of the church and prayed for the church and for our community. And our prayer is that the earth will indeed be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. That's a verse which has been turned into a hymn. God is working his purpose out. Let's go to Eppie's studio and ask her to sing that song for us. Eppie, over to you.
God is working his purpose out as year succeeds to year. God is working his purpose out, and the time is drawing near. Nearer and nearer draws the time that shall surely be, when the earth is filled with the glory of God as the waters cover the sea. From utmost east to utmost west, wherever man has trod, by the mouth of many messengers rings out the voice of God. Listen to me, you continents, you islands, look to me, that the earth may be filled with the glory of God as the waters cover the sea. We shall march in the strength of God, with the banner of Christ unfurled, that the light of the glorious gospel of truth may shine throughout the world. We shall fight with sorrow and sin to set the captives free. Then the earth may be filled with the glory of God as the waters cover the sea. All we can do is nothing worth unless God blesses the deed.